Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Maker Gaming. This is a good looking night right now. Thanks for watching. In the last episode we finished our aluminum. I did say we could double it up though by just adding this bauxite node, which I've done mostly offline. I'm basically to the point where I need coal to the second refinery, which is there. We got the bauxite into the first two refineries, so now all we need to really do is bring that coal over here, hook those into there, run that over to here, which is processing our ingots and such, and double that. I'll probably do most of that offline though, just because it's very much a repeat of the last two episodes. So today I think I just want to do something really short, and I think I might just want to make this episode about unlocking Mark V belts, which we needed aluminum for, and Mark II pipelines, because we should have unlocked those 2 months ago. We just never had a need for them. I thought, I didn't put a hyper cannon up here, so let me get down there. And I'll see you when I get there. And let's make sure, or maybe we just put one over here. Still haven't figured out. This is going to be something major over here. Oh, there's a cannon. We did a little to the bottom of this. Not much to the top since the last video. I guess except the hyper cannon. I do like it down here though. It's peaceful. So yeah, 1.1 came out yesterday. Must be auto-saving. 1.1 came out yesterday. Hopefully everyone's having a good time with it. I've been playing since the day Experimental came out. I love it. My favorite things about it would be vertical nudge and the auto connect feature. Both awesome. Both game changers, really. I really need to redo my bus design. See you later. That's looking more substantial. I really liked how this one turned out. Yeah, see, it's starting to be sprawling, which was my goal. And back to base. What up, Red Cube? I haven't seen you in a month. Is there anything on here? Nice. Unlock blender. Hell, that's what our goal was. How exciting. Radio control units, batteries for drones. Well, I guess you don't have to use batteries for drones anymore. There's lots of options. Trains. Maybe one day. Alright, let's just get these let's get the little ones unlocked. Oh, Dimensional Depot. You are awesome. Step 1, first milestone.
Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better.
Alright. We're going quick, I guess. Nope, we need to wait for that to come back. See you in 4 minutes. What could we do with the upgrades? One thing we could do, we could upgrade this 480 belt to whatever, Mark V, and then we could put more copper machines in our red copper cube, get almost the whole wall going. We could also, I know we have a lot of fluctuations with our coal factory. There should be a bunch of coal gens there. But yeah, those aren't running efficiently. That would be a good place to upgrade the pipes from Mark I to Mark II, because I'm sure some of this water, we got other water coming from that way, could be doing a little bit of sloshing, because I think all this capacity is exact to over there, and I just don't think exact is enough when we're working this big. I think we need just like a tiny bit of buffer. Not that it matters too much, because we're making a lot more power over at the Gold Coast. Just a summary. Are any of these not green? So far it doesn't appear so, actually. There's a yellow. What are you doing, bro? You're out of water? Yeah, so they're probably happening at the end of certain lines, because each of these machines is hooked up to certain lines based on down here. I think it's like 8 per pipe, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or maybe it was 6.5, something like that. Yeah, it gets a little more packed over here. That was dumb. Alright, one more milestone. Or let's go do one more, and then we'll have one more to go, and we'll just end the damn episode. I'll do a 10-minute summarizing video, I don't care. Oh, I haven't been down to the base in a while. I haven't added anything to the quote. Well, there hasn't been a lot of funny comments recently, actually. That's y'all's fault. Get on the board. Never did that. Boo. Here we go. You know, while we wait, let's see. Pipeline Mark 1. Pipeline Mark 2. You know, while we're waiting, this has nothing to do with anything, but this just reminded me of it. My buddy from Scratch, YouTuber, check him out. He's awesome. He was doing a video a couple days ago on different different things he did with the buildables. It's really worth checking out. Things like air conditioning units for the roof and vents and balls. But give me a second. This was really cool and really simple. So let's say that'll be our base. With H and nudge, there's so many possibilities now, but these stack very well, and they make a cool little tower with kind of extra features than you would get from a concrete or other. He also noted that there's almost no Z fighting with these, which is pretty cool. You see it there, but then when they're connected... Okay, he lied to me. No, but what was the other thing? These both fit over each other and kind of give you different looks on the side. You can mix and match. I mean, factories always need towers, right? Anyways, real cool. Check it out. I'll link it probably. From Scratch. What up, Logistics Mark 5?
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very
We're going from 480 to 780. 60, 120, 270, 480, 780. There you go. We are up there. They each cost an alkyd aluminum sheet, and we are now making, I believe, 120 a minute. We're making 2 machines worth. We're about to be making 4 machines worth. What is that? Yeah, so we're making 60 a minute now. We'll be making 120 a minute shortly, probably by the end of this episode. So yeah, we officially can do things like... We need to redesign our main bus now that Auto Connect for 1.1 works so well, because Basically, I think I want to stop up this early belting right there at our storage area, and then from then on use the auto connect belt method, make something with that. So that'll be a plan going forward soon. We still got to finish off the turbo fuel with Woodrow. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. And what else? Man, how big is this episode with no building? I usually try and warn y'all about these types of episodes with the title, or I'll do like a super boring thumbnail, because I don't want people to commit if I don't want to think I'm building some huge thing and then just kind of me talking and catching up. But yeah, this will be big. We need to unlock the blender so we can start looking for diluted fuel recipes and other blender alternate recipes. So I'll be back and that's ready. Well, we are back. Freighter re-entry is complete. Now we just have to wait for 13 of those, 18 of those. Alright guys, this is seriously all I wanted to get done in this episode. We're kind of already there.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes.
Well, let's see our first blender. Dun 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 dun. 2 solid, 2 liquid inputs, 2 outputs. All we got so far is batteries. Okay, so where the hell's assembly directors? I guess it's got to be an assembler? Supercomputers. I didn't realize we had those available. Or do we? Adaptive control units. Where is supercomputer unlocked? Sure as shit do, huh? Ooh. We have ACUs just producing over there, which is good. I mean, I don't know why I'm even talking about it. We're not going to do that right now. Just kind of looking forward. What options we got now with the blender. Geez, though, we do need to probably start hopping to getting some bigger factories. We only need 500 of them, though. That's kind of cool. Alright, that just opened up so much stuff, but more importantly, the whole reason we did that, right, is because we went to find... Damn, I collected 13. Maybe Woodrow found some of those too, actually. But yeah, we should be able to find diluted fuel with 13 hard drives. See what other recipes come about. Give me 10 minutes, we'll see what we get. You know, in the 10-minute spans, I think we should build. Alright. Bauxite hooked up to both. Water hooked up to both. Outputs. I think we're just gonna sink this silica again, because I just don't want to deal with any of that. Easy peasy, nothing to it. Just put this one straight on the ground. Because screw it. We just power those? I believe we did. But we need the water, which we are not getting. Probably not powered. Oh, we're gonna need pumps. We'll see if it gets to there. Yep, it's opening up to there, so we should be good anywhere below that. Actually, let's check. Is this going to get all the way up? No way. I thought it went like 12 meters, but maybe it goes like 20 meters? Either way, that doesn't seem like it can go high enough. So let's just... When I'm here? Yeah, I kind of like that. That should do us just fine. Split the tree. That was on purpose. That was the only real design for where these were going. So those should start spitting out now. You can't float, bro. This is a Minecraft. Man, I love the red forest. Honestly, everything's better than the Dune Desert. We gotta be hitting that 10 minutes soon. Are we amazing? Yep, this is easy enough. Thank you, straight belts. So easy. I could have put a stand or two for this. Well, one, but I'm not gonna. Also, I think I said this once. Think of what the way I want to do pipes now is color the pipe, but do all junctions black. Which I'll get to eventually. Alright, now we need coal, I believe. 120 coal. Like a smoke bomb. Later, dork. Literally 120 is all we need. Just curve it over there. Alright, first one's up. We should make a good computer recipe soon. Let's do it. Damn, we didn't get anything for aluminum beam. Get the F out of here. Alright, see you in another 10 minutes. Unless I do any of this. We should now be producing up till here. Alumina scrap. We need to get this water all the way down to our water sink, which is our concrete in the northern forest, but we could just get it over here because we're only doing that much water coming out of the second one as well, so we have plenty of space even in a Mark 1 pipe. So we need to get it connected to here because that's the outlet of this one. You know, how about here? For the most part, the curves work really well when you're doing auto connect with the blueprint, and they match really well when you come up and see what I did here, add this second belt and putting them in the same spots. The curves usually are dead on, except this one. This one didn't work out so well, so we'll see. I'm assuming when we do the curve to the pipe right now, it'll probably match exactly the top belt over the bottom belt, since the bottom belt was an auto connect place. That works, right? Just going around the shore. I understand that could be placed better, but for now, we'll clean it up later. Possibly. For now, we want to see if the water gets up. gets there, we're fine. If not, we need another pump. Yeah, we'll definitely have to pretty this up because that looks like shit. And pump right here is probably good. Why aren't you green? There might just not be enough water yet. Oh, this might be full too. That's full. Good. That's where we were going to take bauxite earlier, but now it's aluminum scrap. Alright, with our scrap here and our water being pumped out, we now have everything we need to double this up. Because we don't need that much copper and we don't need that much quartz compared to what we have coming in. So yeah, that'll be next while we wait for the next. See how many minutes we got. Psh, 0 minutes. Boom. Still nothing. I was hoping for some blender recipes. Pure aluminum ingot. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I don't remember using that. I mean, we are losing. So you get 2 for 1 instead of 3 to 2. But man, that's a simple thing. Insulated cable. Get the F out of here. None of those are good. We roll again. We got the pipe painted blue. We verified the water's working. It's dumping. We are producing. Right there, we should see it be coming, but now I don't see it coming, so I'm wondering if something is blocked up. Alright, it's blocked up here somehow. Well, that's our best case scenario, actually. Nice and close. So that's temporary filling that. I just made a... I basically just continued our platform. And then I raised it up over there because of issues like that. Ground poking through. And it got farther the farther we went this way, so we're just going up a level. None of this is super important how we're doing it. We just want to make it all. We have fit 4 in here. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 blocks. These take a little more than 1, so roughly centered. Tried to get this out of the way and I made it worse. Magic floor for a second. Oh, what am I doing? This episode. This is number 1 right here. Instant scrap. Jesus, look at that blender recipe. That is kind of cool though, actually. Now we're going for it. Ah. We don't care about biocoal, so we're going there. Down to 10. We've got half there, half there. All right, we're gonna do it. Have a middle piece. That's 2 meters exactly. That's 2 meters exactly. This off and have a little middle lane. Oh look, it's square with that tree. Totally on purpose. We need a little platform that we could put 2 assemblers on. And would we have room? think we would. Let's try. We need our copper. Just make this path and then figure out how to decorate it after the fact. I wonder if we come off here, will that be even with the top of this? The bottom? That'd be handy. The roof? The ceiling? I'll get my words right. That probably comes down, doesn't it? Not bad though. I'll take it. Alright, so let's get that. Come on, splitter. Nice. Snapped. Mark 4 is super excessive. Damn it, you're not where silica goes. Cool that our research is ready. Sloppy aluminum, I've heard good things about that. Let's see, we're getting 12 and 18 for 12 and 5. So 12 to 12, that's a 1 to 1. This is actually a 1 to 1.2 ratio, which is slightly better. No silica waste, less water. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. We could straight up retrofit some of this line and get more. That's good to know. We'll look into that later. Maybe we do something like this. Merely to hold. Kind of like this actually. Let me. Is this cool? To me, this is kind of cool. It's hilarious how often I've put that directly in my way now. Alright, so we want it to be this one. Could we do it like this? Will that be level? It'll be close. I actually want to go one higher. That might actually be it. Nice. Alright. Come on, splitters. Alright, that's our silica. Then we're gonna need 2 of these down here. We'll do them like here-ish, since that's where our aluminum's coming from. Then the aluminum can just come merge right here. So alclad aluminum sheeting, we really want here-ish. I think that's everything except this output and this aluminum scrap into. Alright, we are well past checking for the next hard drive because I think I was offline. I think I finished this. And it's almost kind of exactly what I wanted. This is where we were storing things while we were building, rather than waste, but I guess, yeah, let's just trash those. You can hold control to trash everything. These and these going into their respective lines, merging over here before the overflows, because both of these are well over full. So everything's just sinking now. But yeah, let's get the next one going. We could pretty much end it, as I've said multiple times. Man, I think I have mams everywhere right now. Ooh, is that it? Diluted package fuel. I don't think that's what I was looking for, but it's the closest we've gotten. Maybe that is what we're looking for, though. I don't remember the diluted fuel vaults. Alright, we got our first diluted fuel. Went through, I don't know, 6 hard drives? Something? Well, we unlocked Mark V belts, Mark II pipes. We finished the second stage of our aluminum, so now we have, let's just get those totals just so we remember. $240 aluminum casings per minute. And 120 alkylate aluminum sheets per minute. All that is going to Awesome Sync. With those numbers, anything we need in the near future that comes with aluminum, we will just take from here, truck station, or whatever else we need to do. But yeah, that was a quick... I recorded this whole episode today. That never happens. Thanks for watching. Oh, I did kind of want to do... Maybe I'll end with just a time lapse of the full factory. So yeah, scratch that, we end here. Let's see the whole size of this factory with belts. I can show you from here. Factory goes here to here to here. Kind of fun. Alright, now say see ya.